The Holland system, home to 6 astral bodies, 5 of which are suitable for human habitation. A large outer asteroid belt surrounds the system, providing both excellent defense as well as plentiful resources. Combined with the mineral wealth on the planets, Holland was set to be a crown jewel of the Federation's colonization efforts. Then the Surge cut the system off from the galaxy at large, its small colony left to die in the void. Countless years later, the system has begun to send signals out to the cosmos. An expedition by newly ennobled Lady Wolf of the Immortal has heard the call and come to investigate. Upon reaching the system, they quickly notice a large station orbiting the central star, performing some unknown tasks for long-dead masters. For the moment, Lady Wolf dismisses the station, focusing instead on the planet with the signals and sign of human life. Upon scanning it, she notices that it is a world akin to Earth, ancient homeworld of humanity. Eagerly, she begins to move her fleet into position to begin a more thorough investigation of the world and the locals on it. Lady Wolf's technicians immediately begin to hack into the local satellite network before starting to download as much data as they can. Suddenly, her radar operators begin shouting an alarm as new contacts enter the system. Looking over to the view screen, she notices blue-tinted ships with a shark-like appearance, and briefly considers abandoning their expedition early. Quickly, she discards this opinion as cowardly and orders her fleet to prepare for engagement. Pretty soon, the void over the planet is filled with lasers, kinetic rounds, and missiles as the battle truly begins in earnest. As the battle rages on, fighters and bombers begin to try and maneuver around while the main cruisers engage in a deadly brawl, growing ever closer to one another, until finally ships begin to fall. All the while, the local satellite network suddenly gets a whole lot smaller as stray shots and debris begin to clutter the void around the planet. Just as the battle begins to start taking turns to decide who would be victorious, the radar operator again shouts out, "New contacts from the far side of the system." Turning her attention to the new arrivals, she makes note that with distaste, the Federation has arrived. With her warships already engaged, damaged, or destroyed, Lady Wolf is left with little options but to deploy to the planet immediately with what she has, and hopes to be able to turn the tide there. The Novus begin to do likewise before both fleets, simultaneously, almost as if they had trained to do it before, disengage each other, taking a cautious and defensive stance on the planet's moons. The Federation soon joins the conflict on the planet, arriving uncontested to deliver its own compliments to the world below. As all 3 factions begin to land on the planet and the locals prepare for the oncoming conflict, only time will tell who will remain victorious and gain control of the newly discovered world.